Hello, Polly's Best for UK here, and welcome to today's Game of Day video. It's the 1st of December, it's a new month, and we're doing Atari 7800 Game of Day. So the first game to look at is Pole Position 2. Now I remember playing Pole Position 1 on the Atari 2600, but I don't think I've ever played this version. So this is 1984 Atari and 1982 Namco, so we've got all you got is actual track selection on this version. So let's have a look at the seaside, because we do like a bit of sunny weather when it's like so cold outside. So let's start the game, see how this compares to the original. So obviously Pole Position was a coin-up machine, and it had many ports: Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, Atari 2600, etc, etc. I'm not sure if they all had port of Pole Position 2 on the home micro, so but this is what I found on the Atari 7800. Now, interestingly, the Atari 7800 was probably the first true backwards compatible console that was released. Maybe you can play any Atari 2600 game on the Atari 7800 machine, but I'm not going to be concentrating on Atari 2600 games. I'm going to be concentrating on specifically Atari 7800 games. So let's have a look at this one. Let's start the game. So we're on Seaside. Let's have a look. That's a funny looking seaside. Looks more like grass, like a field. Okay, so that engine sounds remarkably similar to Enduro on the Atari 2600. I think this system was a bit more capable than the Atari 2600, but I think the sound generators were very similar. So yeah, okay, so yeah, graphics good. Seems to chug along nicely. Whoa, that was a bit of a spectacular explosion. That way it says unit at the top, that just means time. Right, okay. Right, okay, so we are driving along in the pole position car, the Formula 1 or whatever it is. So yeah, the signs are going past pretty nippily. There we go. So that was a qualifying race, so I got position 8. Now as you can see, we are now in a proper race. We've got the other drivers here. Be interested to see if it slows down with that many sprites on screen. Now even with all these other cars it seems to run at a reasonable rate. Right. Sadly the game doesn't say what position you're in. Right, go watch out for them water splashes on the road as well. I can't see how this resembles the seaside, to be honest. Whoa! I'm probably supposed to slow down a bit for the corners. Yeah, game's very good actually, and pretty impressive with this one. Pretty good way to start the game of day for December. Right, okay, cruising along in our Formula 1. You would have been quite happy with this at home if you played the coin-up machine and Pole Position, the original. It looks very similar to the coin-up machine, to be honest. The graphics aren't half bad at all. See in the horizon it's like a sort of Golden Gate Bridge, or like a bridge similar in design to the Golden Gate Bridge. Not at the moment easy, but when I turn left. See, there it is, there's the Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe we're in San Francisco. Oh you fuck! Okay, so yeah, the graphics are good. Yeah, I've got some passing bonus now. Did I run it? Oh, I did run out of time now, didn't I? So I've probably got a game over on that one. Yep, game over on that one. Plays a nice little tune for the game over. Okay, so let's try a different track. So wait for it to come back on. Okay, so this time let's try Fuji. So as you can see, we're now in Fuji, and you can see like the Fuji mountain in the background. Still a green grass, maybe a lot of fields in Fuji. So this is our qualifying lap here, so try and get as best as you can. Got to try to slow down around the corners a bit, not to oversteer the track. So yeah, gameplay is excellent. It seems it's remarkably fun to play actually for its age. I think they've done a tremendous job here actually. Right, okay. Get a good speed going here. Slow down a bit when there's a corner. There we go. See what position? Oh, fourth this time. So a bit better than last time. Okay, so there's now speech, like on the corner machine where it says prepare to race or whatever it says in a woman's voice. That's not here, unfortunately. Probably down to limitations of the sound hardware on the system. Yeah, the sound definitely, the engine noise definitely resembles Enduro. Do you remember Enduro by Activision on the Atari 2600? Probably resembles Pole Position 1 as well. Can't remember what the engine sounds like on that one. Whoa. Yeah, it did have some unique sounds, the Atari 2600 did, didn't it? That you can't really replicate on other machines. Sounds apart, to be honest. They're very nostalgic. So I just got our extended play there. Whoa, watch out for this guy. Oh, you fuck, I just smashed right into him. And my wheels have fallen off. Yeah, sadly the game doesn't tell you what current position you're at, so... I think it did do a passing bonus, didn't it? Oh, you booner. I think it did do a passing bonus, didn't it? So, yeah, I think that's how it works. Not based on position, but how much cars you pass. And obviously if you can get to the finish line or the extended play checkpoint before the time runs out, you've got a continuous game. Oh, look how close I was. If I didn't have them crashes, I probably would have got through that. Game over on that one now, please. So let's try a different track. Let's try that test track number 1 this time. There it is. Whoa, we're in like the desert now. It's like Egypt or something. It's like a desert. Let's go. The game runs at a nice comfortable frame rate. It's nice and fast. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the sign then. A lot of Atari logos whizzing by on the signs. Obviously proud of the name. Oh, this is just a basic circular track, so there shouldn't be too many bends on this one. See what position we got this time. Oh. Okay, pole position. So this one's not based on a qualifying. Probably that's why it's called a test. Then we're racing there. And we're just against one other character here. Look at the speed on the top right, 250 miles an hour. Fast car. 255 is its top speed. That is wow quick for a car. Okay, so passing through. The test track is pretty simple, to be honest. Not sure how many laps you've got to do. Okay, so passing through in the desert here. Whoa! Excellent cornering. How long is this gonna last? Is it just gonna go on forever until I run out of time? I'm not quite sure, to be honest, because it's a test track, innit? Oh, you ruined it! Need to wait for the time to run out so I can try the other track. I don't think you can get to an options screen. Oh, you bring that. Okay, so let's keep going. Interestingly, when you go off the grass, the engine like sounds like that. Maybe it's supposed to be emulating like driving through sand or grass or something. And if you stop the car, engine noise goes off completely. It's like the engine is one of them new ones where it turns off when you're idling. But I don't think that would have happened really in 1983, or if it was May 1984. Oh, you fuck. There we go. I wanted to do that because I wanted to see the last track on the game. So it plays a nice tune for us. Now, what's the last track we haven't tried? Suzuka at the bottom left. That's the one we haven't tried so far. As you can see, there's like a fairground in the back. I bet they're all having fun with their Ferris wheel and their roller coaster and hot air balloons. You can see a little bit of a circus there as well. And yep, so this is this one. Change into high gear. Yeah, I forgot to mention you got a lot of low and high gear, like a lot of games of the era. Whoa, it's a bendy road on this one. Look at these curves. Quite a treacherous road here. Whoa, almost went off road then. So yeah, you get the idea of this one. This is pole position 2. Great way to start off December's game of day on the Atari 7800. And I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10. Really good actually. Really impressed with this one. Not sure what to expect from Atari 7800 exclusive games, but yeah, it seems like quite a capable machine. I've never owned one before. I did play one once, but I've never actually owned one. So someday maybe I will add it to my collection. But yeah, so I'd like to thank you for watching.